Have you ever bought something just to impress people who forgot about it the next day? Two people, same salary, same city, same job. In 5 years, one of them will be free. The other will still be broke. And the difference between them? One single decision they're about to make, right now. Stay till the end, because decision number 2 is the one that ruins 90% of people, and you're probably making it this week. Everyone loves the feeling of buying something new. A new phone, a luxury watch, designer shoes, a shiny car. For a few days, it feels amazing. People notice. Friends compliment you. You feel like you've finally made it. But then, something strange happens. The excitement disappears. The expensive thing becomes normal, and suddenly, you start looking for the next thing to buy. Most people spend their entire lives trapped inside this invisible cycle. Work, earn, spend, repeat, not because they're bad with money, but because nobody ever taught them the difference between looking wealthy and actually becoming wealthy. Here's what nobody tells you. The cycle isn't an accident. It's designed. Every ad, every limited stock notification, every influencer's new car, it's built to make that 60-second window between wanting and buying disappear completely. Now imagine something different. Imagine that every time you wanted something expensive, you paused for just 60 seconds. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" you asked, "What is this money capable of becoming?" That one question changes everything. $1,000 can become a phone. Or it can become an investment. One disappears in value almost immediately. The other quietly grows while you sleep. Luxury gives you attention. Wealth gives you freedom. Attention lasts minutes. Freedom lasts decades. But here's the part that shocks most people. The wealthy aren't smarter than you. They're not luckier. Studies on self-made millionaires show most of them drive used cars and live in the same house for decades. The secret isn't income. It's what happens in the 60 seconds after they get paid. Money is like an employee. Every dollar you keep can go to work for you. Spend that employee, it quits forever. Invest that employee, it starts hiring more employees. $1 becomes 2. 2 become 4. 4 become 8. Eventually, you stop working for money. Money starts working for you. Think about a tree. If you cut it down the moment it grows, you get one piece of wood. If you let it grow for years, it produces thousands of seeds. Most people keep cutting down the tree. The wealthy keep planting forests. And here's the uncomfortable truth. This isn't about being rich or poor. Even people earning 6 figures fall into this trap because the trap isn't about how much you earn. It's about how fast you convert earning into spending. The higher the income, the bigger the trap, if the habit never changes. Now imagine 2 versions of yourself. One buys the newest luxury every year. The other quietly invests that same money. At first, they look identical. Then something changes. 5 years pass. One has memories of shopping. The other owns assets. 10 years pass. One still needs every paycheck. The other has choices. 20 years pass. One wonders where all the money went. The other wonders what to do with financial freedom. The difference wasn't income. It wasn't intelligence. It wasn't luck. It was patience. Here's the scary math nobody shows you. That one skipped $1,000 purchase, invested and left alone for 20 years, doesn't just become 2,000. Historically, it can multiply 6 to 8 times over. That small decision you made this week, it's worth more than most people's yearly salary 20 years from now. Every luxury has a hidden price. Not just the money you spend, but the future wealth that money could have created. That's called opportunity cost. And it's invisible, which is exactly why most people ignore it. Here's something interesting. The richest people rarely compete in the game of appearances. They compete in ownership. Instead of buying expensive products, they buy businesses, stocks, real estate, ideas, assets that continue paying them long after the purchase. The world tells you to upgrade your lifestyle. Wealth tells you to upgrade your balance sheet. But don't get it twisted, this doesn't mean never enjoy life. It means something better. Imagine buying your dream car not because your salary allows it, but because your investments bought it for you. Same car, completely different feeling. One creates stress, the other creates peace. So today, you stand at a crossroads. One path gives instant applause, the other gives lasting freedom. Most people won't even notice the difference until years later. By then, the gap becomes impossible to ignore. The beautiful thing is the decision begins today. Not with millions, not with a perfect salary, but with the next dollar you choose not to spend. Because every financial future starts with one quiet decision. Choose luxury today, or choose wealth forever. Comment wealth if you're choosing freedom over applause, and follow for part 2, where I show you exactly where that first dollar should go.